Hi guys, I'm Savvy.
I'm Harvey, and I came across this video on Instagram the other day, which just triggered a conversation between me and Savvy. And it's this Indian trophy son who was a 10 out of 10, but the minute he started to think for himself, he became a 9 out of 10. He said no to their choices, became 8 out of 10, and he worked his way all the way down to 0. And that's something we've both noticed in a lot of people's families. Actually, they're facing a losing battle against their parents.
Yeah, I think when me and Harvey first met, he was quite shocked at the fact that I respectfully challenge my parents. If I think my parents are doing something wrong, I will sit them down. I will call a family meeting and I will tell them, I think what you're doing is really fucking wrong.
I've really respected that, honestly, because to me, that I've never seen anyone from Indian culture do that. I was astounded.
I think that's how you grow. Like, I don't think, what is the point of having free will if you're not gonna use it? Like, I read this thing years ago when I was younger, and it said, if you follow your father just because he's your father, knowing that he's wrong, God views you as bad. And that's like one of my biggest fears. I don't want to be wrong in God's eyes. So I took that on board, and it really like kind of altered my brain chemistry, and it made me realize that you can't just listen to, like, everyone tells you when you're younger, listen to your parents, no matter what, you got to listen to your parents. But to what extent? Like, if your parent was like Adolf Hitler, would you follow them? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I know it's a bit extreme, but it's the same principle. Like, you shouldn't follow your parents just because they're your parents, and if they're doing something wrong, you should openly be able to challenge them, but in a respectful way. I'm not telling you to go scream at your parents or slap up your parents or something. I just think,
no, I have to say, you've never let your parents' respect drop, and I've always admired that about you, to be honest. And watching that for the first time in Indian culture, I was thinking, wow, this is astounding. It all kind of went wrong when I tried to implement that in my family, but that's a story for another time. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, but for me, do you know what? Actually, I read this comment on one of my TikTok videos, and I thought it was brilliant. It said he should have put healthy boundaries in from the beginning.
Yeah, I think it was our last TikTok video where we were talking about like the struggles that I had faced going into his house, and someone commented and said that he should have put healthy boundaries in from the beginning because he should have known who his family was, which I agree with. No, I'm not gonna lie, I do agree with.
No,
like,
I'll be honest.
A little bit of warning would have been really nice.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not gonna lie, that comment was spotted. It was correct, and
I think that's not us just saying, oh, my in-laws are the wrong ones or whatever. It's just, it's okay to be different people, and just acknowledging that you're different people and you think in different ways, and like some things that I think are morally incorrect might not be what they think is morally incorrect. You know, everyone's different, and if you just acknowledge that and accept that, but understand that you can't put those two people in the same house and expect them to get on like a house on fire, it's not going to happen. We actually needed a water break because both of us have just finished work and we're tired. But okay, so going back to what we were saying before, the comment that someone left, by the way, all the comments are greatly appreciated, and the reason we created this was because we wanted people to be able to watch something if they were in a similar situation to us, because we had nothing to watch when we was newly married. But the comment that was left yesterday, one thing I'll say to back him up, and I'm not just saying this because he's my husband and I love him, but it's not as easy. If you've been brought up in a situation for 20, when did we meet? When you was 23?
Like
yeah, no, he was 23.
No, I was 24, bro.
Yeah, he was 24. Don't call me bro. First of all, soon. I need to go to bed.
I just need a day between every day to recover from day before.
But it's a lot easier said than done. When you're raised in that environment for 24 years, you follow all the stupid shit, but you don't realize it's stupid until you kind of start thinking for yourself when you come out afterwards.
Message!
The lesson we're trying to say here is that comment is very true. A lot of people haven't figured it out. It sounds like really simple advice, but not. You only learn it when you go through it. So 100%, if you're bringing someone into your family or just in general, you should know who your family are and put healthy boundaries from the start.
Yeah, not just for someone like coming into your family, just for yourself as well. You should Because sometimes it's really hard if you live in a house with people and they're doing things that you don't agree with. Sometimes it's just really hard to just be there. Years and years and years ago, I think I did this like over 10 years ago, but set boundaries with your parents in a healthy way so that you can both live and grow happily and honestly and truthfully. You don't have to hide and hinder who you are as a person just because you think it's going to upset your parent. You should be able to be free and be able to say what you think, and your parents should love you enough to just accept that. And even if you agree to disagree on some things, that's okay as well, but they should still love you through it.
The second lesson is free will is a fucking thing. Free will is there.
Yeah,
It's there.
it's right there.
It's right there. I didn't know it was right there. I just didn't know.
You sound high.
No, I swear to God, I didn't know.
He's not high, we're really tired, but what he's trying to say, bless
If
his cotton
free
socks.
will was here, I could see everywhere, but there.
Faz.
I'll be real, like that's it's just
Yeah,
simple as
Faz.
that.
Yeah, Faz. Your analogies are quite good, actually.
Yeah.
Even the animal one, it was quite good.
Yeah, I know the animalistic thing.
Yeah, that was quite good.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, guys, that's our advice for the day. Let us know if you want any advice on anything else. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.